At the lake today. I'm in the lake enjoying the weather. It's nice weather out, but this is Build a Sister Up. I am Qualita. That's Qualana Namoya. I'm leaning in so you all can see me. I'm Qualita. That's Qualana Namoya, and we are Build a Sister Up. And we come to you on Tuesdays and Thursdays, a quick 10-minute talk so we can just talk about a quick topic, quick top things happen in the world. So we're just gonna put our head in, give us a little quick talk about our topic, and I'll let the ladies turn it over. I'll turn it over to the ladies. See, this is unedited versions. We say what we say and we get it out. Okay, go ahead.
The 10-minute topic of tonight is, what are some reasons why family members stop talking to each other? Let's talk about positive solutions. So reasons why family members could stop talking to each other could be money. It could be anything. I believe just as much as you would stop talking to a stranger, well, not really necessarily a stranger, but just as much as you would stop talking to a friend, you would do with a family member, because they're all human. So some reasons could include money issues. It could be because you didn't cook right. It could be anything. Let me see, a reason lately why I stopped talking to a family member was because something had dropped on the floor and I regretted something dropped on the floor and they ate what dropped on the floor. So they got upset because they ate what dropped on the floor and I was the one who dropped it on the floor. So we stopped talking for a while because of that. That's the most recent that I can remember. So it could be any reason why. A solution to that would be, I guess, not to take it so seriously, but if it were me, and I ate something off the floor and I didn't know unknowingly, I'm at the house, it was unknowingly, I would feel nasty inside, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't say that would be a reason that I would stop talking to a family member, because life's too short. That's just me. But people, deal with things on their own, but just talking it out normally are great solutions. Talking it out, apologizing, those are great solutions to problems between family members.
Well, to your point, just before I jump into my answer, to clarify,
okay.
I think with that family member, when you dropped that, I think that family member had two different food options. They had just went to a crab restaurant for birthday celebration, and a recent birthday celebration in August. I'm not going to say who this is about, but it's someone's birthday that's in August, and one of the meals, the crab, the crab and the sausage and the potatoes and the corn was dropped on the floor. And the family, because she already told that family member that portion dropped on the floor, but there was a whole nother dish as well, because there was another restaurant that the family went to the day before. So she told the family member that she dropped one portion on the floor, but she didn't tell the family member that she dropped the other portion on the floor. And food is serious. People do get hangry. And already when you say, well, I dropped your crab meat and your shrimp on the floor, of course you're going to get mad. And that's a goner. That meal is a goner. But if you don't tell the other person that you dropped the other meal on the floor too, of course that person is going to get upset, because first of all, they're missing their crab and their shrimp and the sausages and the potatoes and the corn, and then you messed up the Italian meal as well, and you didn't tell them.
I don't know if it's enough course, because I don't think if it was Qualita, I don't think she would get upset.
Well, Qualita doesn't eat,
but she wouldn't get upset. Qualita is very calm at times, most times.
Well, I think that situation could have been handled differently by you. Okay.
See, look, we're all families, we're all sisters, and we have issues and we're talking it out. Family.
I apologize though. I apologize, and I even admitted to it. I said, listen, I accidentally dropped food on the floor.
But you didn't tell that person that you dropped the other meal on the floor there, she wouldn't have ate that other meal. She had food from off the floor in her stomach. That was the problem. Okay. I mean, if you're gonna tell that you did something, don't tell you did the portion, tell everything you did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, as you can
I'm not
see,
gonna
it
talk
was
to my
all
hands now.
done in love. This was all done in love. And
Well, not
what
dropping
was
the
the
food
issue?
on the floor that wasn't done
Oh,
in love. That was done in neglect and accident. So yeah. Now, my answer
yes.
to the question of what is the last thing you stopped talking to a family member for? Um, I I mean, this is not really about me, but I remember a family member did eat some food that fell on the floor and wasn't told about it. And if it were me, I would have stopped talking to the family member that dropped the food on the floor because they didn't tell that they dropped the food on the floor. But a resolution would be to once again disclose everything. Don't just disclose one thing from an incident, just disclose everything that happened in order to keep the lines of communication transparent and clear. And so there will be no surprises.
Well, thank you, viewers, for listening to us talk about why family members sometimes stop talking to each other. Because this happens. Things like this happen. Now, what the two sisters shared, we thank you all for that. And I'm happy that situation, whoever those two people are, they're loving each other. They're still sisters or friends or family members. And, they forgave each other. But the reason why this topic came about is because I had saw a post on Facebook, and it read, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, something about the reason why family members aren't as close and don't talk to one another is because the person that kept them close is buried. And I was like, that's a good topic. So if you think about it, a lot of times the person that kept the family together, meaning a grandmother or grandfather, a lot of us are a lot older. So we don't have those family dinners. We don't have those family talks. Like our grandmother has passed. And for Thanksgiving and the holidays, we were always get together. Well, now that she's gone, I noticed a lot of family members are scarce. So I read that post and I was thinking, that would be a good topic to talk about, because a lot of times we do as family members, we allow different issues that we have, like you all are talking about food, or some people have stopped talking because you slept with my girlfriend, you slept with my boyfriend. I've heard those talks too. Or you didn't give me my money back, I'm not talking to you no more, or you stole my shirt. Just little different things like that, can cause families to break up and not talk to each other. So the solution would be, now, if your grandmother or grandfather, like mine, they're not here, but if you do have family members that are no longer there that you would always go to confide in when, issues arise, remember what they said. Remember the positive things they told you, and try and, rectify that relationship as quickly as possible, because, life is short. Life is very short. You can be here this minute and gone that same minute. I mean, that's true. So, when issues arise, just try your best to forgive one another, because that's what my grandmother would tell me, and that's what my grandfather would say. And those family gatherings that you would have, go ahead and, still have them, start out small, even though, some people might say, and I did read too in the post, the reason why those family gatherings, they don't get with their family because it's too much drama. They said it's too much drama. other family members got too many problems, and people always asking for money. Well, excuse me, you don't know what's gonna happen to you. You know, we never know. So just love one another. But that's it.
Your comments are right on point with the comments in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. Sheen said, she said, not sure. I love all my family. And Chris said, death in the family are reasons. And he also said, fighting over the deceased divided the property. And that's so true. Those are definitely reasons of why families can stop talking to each other and get upset with each other.
Yeah, a lot of it is money. A lot of it has to do with money. Some has to do with past trauma in the family. Some has to do with a little bit of everything. It goes, I mean, everyday situations are what occur in your family. So
right. Because I
it's easy
love
to
all
stop
my
talking to
family.
someone.
I love all my family. Actually, I want all my family, you know, us to do more things together. I would love it, you know, like, and we will, you know, we got to speak things in existence. We will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate when families do have, you know, fights, and it's definitely unfortunate when family have fights over division of property.
Right.
But you know, it's also a good idea to get on that note to get estate planning.
Right.
You don't want to die into estate. You want to die with a will, and you want your people to be aware of where the division is going. But you also want to have, you know, legacy and assets to pass on to
Of
family.
course.
Sometimes there's nothing to even fight over, but people are fighting over it, you know?
Could be $5 in the bank, and you could be fighting like, you know, I know my mother left me some money, and you come to find out the attorney says it's only $5 there. I mean, you don't know.
That's true.
And you got to split that $5 amongst 500 family members, so you'll get something.
Yeah.
And even when you're living too, regardless of, I mean, death aside, when you're living, money, family needs to borrow money. They need to borrow money for all kinds of things, and they sometimes don't pay it back. I say when you're lending money to family,
don't even expect it back.
Exactly, because you know if that person has a history of not paying you back. And, you know, why expect them to pay you back all of a sudden, or why get mad when you lend the money knowing their situation, you know? I mean, you have a right to get mad, but do you want to actually lose your bond with your family member over money? You know,
that's true. It's not worth it. It's not over 200, 300, or whatever the amount is. It's not. And some people might say, shoot, I need that money. Well, you know, just as quick as you got it, you'll get it back.
And I wish money actually did grow on trees. Actually, it does. It comes from trees.
Yeah.
So where would that saying actually come from? Yeah, because the paper is made out of trees, and paper is money. So money actually does grow on trees.
We just have to reach out and get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it does. Hey.
Well, this one was a very fun topic, or very informational topic. What is it that you fight with your family over? You can go ahead and leave it in the comments. But on the flip side, how can you make solutions to these fights? That's what we're all about, building each other up, and solutions, positive solutions at that, not negative solutions.
Yeah. Some of the things we said were open lines of communication, having wills and estates, having and knowing what you're going to do with your wealth, and understanding when you lend money out to people, sometimes you may not get it back from family. You don't want to set up that standard, but you want an understanding with the person you're giving money to. And if past trauma goes deep. We need therapy sometimes. Yeah. So we need healing therapy. You need prayer. You need you need forgiveness. You need actual solutions. You can't just, you know, bury things under the rug. You know, you got to deal with things head on.
Right. Because like we said, life is too short. I mean, you do.
As always, if you didn't watch us live, you want to go back and view this, you can go ahead and leave a comment and let us know some solutions to these family issues, these family fights that there may be. As we mentioned some, let us know some more that we may have not mentioned. And as always, remember to catch us next time live when we're on. And remember to build a brother up, build a sister up, build better, build bold, build brilliant, build a brother up, build a sister up.
Bye.